I feel like this car has an identity problem. Because it's a car brand that's essentially made in the UK, but also it's named after an Indian flower. I didn't say I didn't warn ya, but we're gonna find out what this car has that others don't. Proving that less is more in terms of weight, it's the Lotus Sport Elise. The first thing I can tell is this looks like something that should belong in GTA 5. But for details, right off the bat, what I can tell is this car is supposed to be a lightweight and microscopic sports car. Kind of like some JDMs, a Porsche Cayman, and the Tesla Roadster that doesn't exist. Inside of the cabin, the car has the steering wheel on the left side of the car, which means this is a genuine Euro-spec car. The color selected is a pearlescent orange, although compared to other cars, this one has a bit of a unique color, being a slightly darker version than my, let's say, Chevy LUV or my Cadillac ATS-V. And if I bring in other cars like the 787B and the RX-7 Savannah, they have a more darker and orange peel color. PR5 rims tend to be one of, if not the most popular Hot Wheels rim there ever is on a car. And looking at these other cars in the background, you could definitely tell it's not an uncommon rim. However, I got a very serious bone to pick, and it has to do with the rear. In my eyes, this car can take the trophy as the laziest rear end there ever is on a Hot Wheels car. Looking at the rear end of the real car, you can see some depth and perception that this car has, but looking at the Hot Wheels model, it's just flat with just some tampos pasted on. Allow me to direct your attention to what happens if you strip down the paint. If you do so, you will have a bare body, like these cars. If you can't tell, what you see in front of you is a Ryra LX, a fantasy Hot Wheels sedan. Next to that is a Ford Mustang Shelby. And if we do that with the Lotus, that means the rear end is going to be completely blank and you'll have to paint in the details yourself. That doesn't matter if you're somebody like Car Things who could paint literally anything with the smallest needles. Underneath the front bumper, there appears to be a color-coded front splitter, and on the rocker panel there also seems to be extended side skirts. And going back to that hideously painted rear bumper, we can see exactly just how low the car was supposed to sit in comparison to the skirts. I feel like they can do a lot better with this car. But then again, some of you might say it's perfect the way it is, and I'm not one to disrespect your opinion. So how do I feel about this Lotus? Well, in my personal opinion, I would give this probably a 7 or 6 out of 10. Because, although it is a very good car, I feel like a lot more could have been done. They could have put a little bit more graphics down the side, they could have at least filled in the rear details and put in an actual physical exhaust, and maybe, just maybe, put some more effort into it. But hey, what do you say? Do you think this Lotus deserves more, or do you think they should have tried harder? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below.